my name is Emma. I'm an artist and DIYer. Welcome to my channel. I made this pegboard that you see behind me a little over a year ago before I officially started my YouTube, and I recently realized that I had those shots but never posted a tutorial on how to make it. So in this video, I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions on how my dad and I made this massive pegboard. You can buy pegboards with small holes at the hardware store, but I wanted one that was big and sturdy enough to hold large shelves. Also, my dad did most of the drafting and a lot of the work, so you'll see him quite a bit in this video. This was also filmed when there was still a mask mandate in our state, so even though we're outside, there are points of the video that we are wearing masks just to be safe. And without further ado, here's how we made this giant pegboard. This is what my studio space looked like before. There is that nice big area on the wall that's about 6 feet wide where I want to put my pegboard. I started off by purchasing a 4x8 foot sheet of plywood and cutting it down to 3x6 to fit above that table. My dad used a circular saw and clamped a piece of metal to get nice straight lines as he was cutting it down. Next, I took a ruler and measured 3-inch increments all the way along the top and the bottom because I'm going to make a grid system where the middles of the circles are going to be right where those lines intersect. So they're going to be 3 inches apart from the middle of the circle and 3 inches apart from the edge. Here I'm using a piece of metal to keep my line straight, but if you have some scrap wood, anything that has a straight edge, that will definitely do the trick. It's important to note that all of these lines are on the back side, so still on the back side, we took tiny drill bits and drilled where those lines intersected, and this is going to tell us on the front side where we need to drill our larger holes with a 5/8 inch drill bit. So you're going to stick those in the tiny little drill holes that you made and drill down into a piece of wood. I moved that scrap wood along with me as I was drilling the holes to make sure I'm not putting any unnecessary pressure onto this and creating any breaks. That's going to make nice even holes, and I'm going to sand the whole thing down. For the back, my dad cut some wood for me. He did 2 pieces at 6 feet and then 2 pieces at 33 inches. So the top and the bottom will go all the way across and the sides will sit in between it. We put some wood glue on all of the sides, clamped them down before we drilled, and we did this side by side, drilling in 3 or 4 screws per side. Next, we took some 1/2 inch thick MDF and chopped it into 16x6 shelves. Here we're cutting the 6 inches, and then we used the miter saw to cut it into 16 inches. We also chopped up some 5/8 inch dowels into 6.75 inch sections, and we ended up with 12 of these. Before hanging up my pegboard, I decided to paint this wall Meditation Time by Bear, and it is such a pretty color. We used a stud finder to find the studs in the wall and used 2 pieces of scrap wood that were 20 inches long to drill into those studs to give a base for the pegboard to go onto. Once we placed it on there, we drilled down into that wood so it's nice and secure on the wall. Once it's on there, you can start adding your pegs and decorating it. What's so great about this design is you can change the shelves to be wherever you want. You could also paint this pegboard. I love the natural color and texture of the plywood. It's got such a cool design on it, but it's nice because you can totally customize it and change it up. I also use it to store my packing supplies, including packing tape, and I even made this cute little mushroom shelf to go on it with tiny little pigs. This pegboard really makes my studio space feel complete. I love that I can showcase my art and plants. It's nice and durable, and it also provides me with a little bit of extra storage. I am always getting tired of my decor, but as I said, I've had this pegboard for over a year and I absolutely love it. I love looking at it every single day, and I love the kind of industrial feel of the plywood and the texture of it. It just makes me so happy to look at. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, drop them below. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. Thank you so much for watching, and happy making.